Need
Yes, please.
for a little bit of inspiration.
I'll do it.
Heck yeah.
Wasn't sure if that was Doug saying that. I thought the yes, please was Doug saying he wanted to do it.
I say yes, please.
You were asking for someone to recap for you since you weren't here.
What
Entirely.
Oh wait,
yeah, no, that
no,
wasn't
that's
me.
right. Yeah, that's right. Do you want to recap, Doug?
Wagner.
I am away from my notes.
So what we did was we sent off all of the villagers that were healthy and well enough back towards Karakara, and then we went back into the dungeon, beelining straight to the point where we had Last Ben, which had its own interesting pros and cons. A major con being that it was full of fungally infested goblins, as well as their greatest champion, a hill giant. And we bested their champion, which led one of the few who spoke to come out to us and say that their master requested an audience with us. We acquiesced, found out there were more goblins that yet lived, and were super chill about us being in the space, but they were super not chill to be around. They were all very much possessed. We met their master, a liquid metallic orb that floated, that called itself Safeguard. Safeguard told us that they were the defense system that had been activated because someone has been trying to interact with an artifact under this temple referred to as the monolith. We very quickly figured out that this person was Umeli, the person we are here to find in the first place. Presumably, she is with one other person, I think, which we assume to be Rodar the rat. And we have offered, in exchange for the safe return of some of the villagers who have been infected, so that we may purge their infection once we have the opportunity. We have offered to go and investigate, theoretically, to prevent Umeli from interacting in any way with this monolith, which, when it is interfered with in some way, has the potential to affect reality as we know it deeply. And most of us have agreed that that doesn't sound like a very good idea. And so we took a long rest, and upon our rousing, are planning on going below the temple.
We already are, and we're getting attacked by a rock dog.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the rock dog.
With a rock nebula head.
Yeah. Thank you, Cody.
Rock dog. I'll show you an image of the rock dog. Excellent. Go ahead and take some inspiration. Thank you for the recap.
And if anyone cares to know, Safeguard was created by an insectoid race called the Veal, which we don't know anything about.
Nope.
He's
very also my new best friend.
Yes, the Vaal, Vaal, the Vaal.
Out of pronunciation, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's not.
There we go.
No.
Right. Are we down here to get a Vaal summon skeletons?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yep, we're definitely getting some Vaal gems.
Nice.
It's a Path of Exile reference that only me and one other person get.
Oh my god.
Although they're the nerds. Although the Vaal in my world are nothing like the Vaal in the PoE. Cool, excellent. Yes, you find yourselves in a tunnel, roughly 30 feet in diameter. This rounded tunnel made of
Kinda.
metallic
you did.
alloy that is yet unknown for most of you. Well, for all of you. Um, you first explored to the north a bit, and then decided to head south as the north seemed a little damaged, and towards the relative south is there were some lights to be seen. As you traverse this place, the light seems to activate as you move. Moving further down the tunnel itself is actually now lighting up even further and further down the way. It lights up for a few hundred feet before it is in darkness once more. Let's see. Let's get some background here. As you made your way down, you all discovered through your exceptional senses, which are on alert as you are in a very strange place. You all noticed that there was a creature crawling on the ceiling, a rock dog, as it is. A dog is a good description of its physicality. However, where a head would be is like a void orb, and there are like pieces of rocks that kind of spin slowly and surround it. There are other pieces of rock that kind of float off the body, forming fins on the top and sides a bit. It did make noises and communicate as it crawled along the ceiling in a predatory manner. It dropped down, and through the good insight and context, you could tell that this thing was a predator, considering you all prey. And though you couldn't understand what it is saying, the indication and intonation it gave was not pleasant in any way. We have rolled initiative before we begin combat proper. I'm gonna bring the initiative out, however. Before we begin combat proper, you hear this thing speak, land on the ground with a large thud, and begin to get low in a position as it moves slightly to the right, beginning to circle around. You hear a voice to the either left of you or behind you through a doorway leading into some kind of room for those of you that can or cannot see. You hear a voice. It speaks in common, and it says, Now, dear. The witch said the surface dwellers know nothing of the Sirach. This would be the first time they have heard our glory. Those of you that can see into the room hear a thud as another one of these creatures falls off the ceiling in the room and begins to work its way into the tunnel space. The creature that initially fell responds back also in common. Yes, these lower life forms, they know nothing of us. But playing with them gives me such pleasure, knowing they are filled with fear. You see the one that had stepped out from the room, and they begin encircling. It is addressing you in that it is speaking out loud to you all, but it has no eyes or face to determine like its precise focus. It's hard to determine through its mannerisms, but it speaks. What say you, interlopers? Why have you come?
I mean, we're mostly just here to do a job. Which is probably going to put us at cross purposes with y'all.
We're here for Umeli.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Here for the witch they
Appropriately.
are.
Yeah, here to stop Umeli.
Well, I suppose that does put us at odds.
Yeah, kind of figured.
We've already made bargain with Umeli. Shame you did not arrive earlier.
Oh, perhaps now's as good a time as any to renegotiate.
Hmm. Clever for lesser life forms. But a Serac never goes back on a bargain.
Well, why don't you tell us what the bargain was, and we'll see if there's any wiggle room in this bargain that you made. We wouldn't want you to go back on your word, but just because you've made a bargain doesn't mean that there isn't yet another bargain to be made.
Guard and defend. With that, they both kind of rear up, and we are in initiative. Ragnarok, you are the first to act.
Sean?
We're still on the world map.
You are still on the world map. I will bring you to where you should be.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Thank you for reminding me and letting me know.
These are big, right?
They are
Yeah,
as large as a horse.
Yeah. They're large size.
Yeah, they are big.
All right. I guess I'm gonna move up. Yep. Cool. Hell yeah. Getting better every day. And I'm going to rage. There we go. Height. Whatever that is. And then I'm going to attack that one.
Okay, hell yeah.
Alrighty. There we go. I don't know why it's saying that, but okay. And attack. Reckless. Gosh,
on
my
this
computer's
one here.
so slow.
Yeah, that is a miss.
Okay, cool.
Your axe, it doesn't miss. Your axe hits their hide, and it is scraping across, and you see flakes of what look like stone breaking off of their skin. Their surface is extremely dense.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, excellent. You strike out at them. You feel a vibrating in the ground. You've all been feeling a vibration in your feet since coming further south. You can also feel the air beginning to rush from your perspective northward. And you see both these creatures, like their heads kind of tilt up for a degree, and you can see them beginning to posture downwards. Rainier, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I have already activated my Crimson Right, it would appear, since I am injured.
It is active, yeah.
Yes. And then I will target the Mr. Thrifty here. And remember how this fucking character sheet works. Maybe. There we go.
Oh yeah, that is.
All right. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that this is not an undead creature.
It is not an undead creature.
Okay.
You a searing bolt of radiant energy launches towards this thing, pierces into the rocky hide. You see like a gray kind of fluid come out, like a lighter gray coloration. They do bleed.
Okay. Any chance there's any looking at this thing and determining its origin?
Yeah. Give me a you could do a nature or arcana check.
Kick ass. Uh, I'm assuming I don't have advantage on this.
No, not for this.
Yeah. Ah, it's an alien. That's what I
Some
can
kind
guess.
of some kind of weird ass shit. Like none of you have seen any creatures that resemble things like this before.
That's my turn.
Okay, very very good. You see this creature down here steps away a little bit, and you see it lower itself down and go prone. That is its turn. Murph.
Stepping this way.
Okay.
I will target this. And it's prone and do acid splash. So it does a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. Okay, you got it. That is a failure.
Ooh, okay. It's not gonna be a lot.
Okay.
Never mind.
It sizzles. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of sizzling going on.
So based off that, does it look like, can I do a nature check to see if it actually looks like it's even flesh at all? Or is it just like rock?
Yeah, you make a nature check, yeah.
I know how skin's supposed to burn.
Yeah, you burned yourself quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, man.
Well, you rolled a 1, right? So it re-rolls a natural.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It did.
Yeah. Cool. On a 17, it's a combination of both. It is flesh and stone at the same time, right? Anything
Weird.
else? Anything else from Merv?
I'm gonna just take a step back into this doorway here for a second.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Just keeping low.
Hell yeah. Cal.
Yeah, so Cal feels this rush of wind and sees this thing getting low. And so he's going to move over here and just sort of squat down. He's not going to lay down or get prone, but he is going to try and get himself as low as possible without doing that. And then at the innocent one, he's going to send a little mind sliver his way.
Okay, very good. That's a fail. Excellent.
Nice.
All right. You have gotten low, but importantly, you're declaring not prone.
Correct.
Okay. Laylis and Basar. Dawson, you are in a 30-foot in diameter tunnel, right? A circular tunnel. There are two large creatures, one in the front of you, one kind of, behind you. They've like encircled the group. And they're both within, roughly 10 to 15 feet from you. Also, you're muted, I think, in Discord.
Yes, I am. I just walked in the house. I'm turning
Okay.
the computer on now.
Is there anything you like immediately want to do right now?
It's
going to be 100%.
You
Let
see
me
that
see.
one of them has
Not even
gone fully
responding.
prone, and the other one appears that they are about to do the same thing as well. Some
Not
of your
even
allies
getting
have like struck them. Some are spreading out a little bit.
The one that went prone, I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on it
Okay.
and take a bow shot.
Okay, very good. It will be at disadvantage because it's prone. Makes it hard. Supposedly makes it harder to hit, right? But absolutely.
Okay, let's see. Okay.
Well, the 12 will miss, so that'll be. You won't make the hit on it, but it is marked from your hunter's mark.
Okay.
Excellent. Do you want Basar to do anything? Where does it take, I'm sorry. Does it take a bonus action to command Basar?
Yes, I will have Basar. What is it? Defend or get ready for like a. What is it? Like basically have him defend. I forgot the action.
Yeah, let me. I will go look at Basar's jam.
He dodges, right? If he's not told to do anything.
Yeah, he'll dodge if not told to do anything. Yeah, so he takes the dodge action.
Okay.
Cool. Ember.
So the one to the south has already dropped prone for no reason, and the one up top looks like it is about to do the same.
Correct.
I do not trust that.
Yeah.
Don't stand between them. Something's weird. And I will move down to this one. As a yeah, I will go ahead and go for it. As she is walking, she will pull her light hammer off of her belt and just chuck it into the air, and it will whirl and whirl and whirl around this thing. I am casting Spiritual Weapon,
Okay, hell yeah.
which is in my utilities. Spiritual Weapon. As a bonus action, I think that's it's Innocent Being targeted.
Innocent beam. So weird.
This
You have advantage because it's prone.
okay.
Hell yeah, that's a hit.
Normal damage.
Big hit.
Ooh,
Huge hit. Yeah.
And for my actual action, I will clobber it with my other hammer, my mace.
Okay, very good.
Blessed mace. Attack. Oh, I have advantage.
You do have advantage. Yeah, roll again. See if you crit. Well, not a crit, but you do hit with your mace.
Don't know why that rolled off the spirit. Oh, because I have the spiritual weapon selected instead of me. Got it. But that is 6 magical bludgeoning.
Okay, very good. Anything else?
Nope, that was 5, 10, 15 feet of movement and my action and bonus action.
Okay, very good. You see the one at the top also goes prone. Okay, Very good. Ragnarok, you see this large creature just lay down in front of you, claws digging in, kind of denting the metal a little bit of the floor. What do you do?
Gonna listen to my friend Amber and move away slightly, and then attack.
Okay.
Oh, whoops, nope, I didn't select him. There we go. Let's try that again.
All right. I should have stated earlier. I'll forget. It doesn't matter for the bottom one, but for this one, they've gone prone, but they're also taking the dodge action. So your attacks at reckless will just be flat, right?
I guess.
Well, they
Yeah.
will be, yeah,
Well,
because no matter
right.
how many advantages or disadvantages there are, it'll cancel it out and it'll become flat rolls.
Oh, so then just don't go reckless, right?
I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're going to cancel each other out regardless, and just
Correct.
do it.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Cool. Come on, hey,
Still hits.
boom. Oh, not bad.
Huge. Okay, very good. You slice into this thing. For the first time you slice into it, you see sparks of rock and skin as your blade goes in. The cut is not as deep as you expect it to be.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Excellent. That rumbling comes to a crescendo as the whole chamber begins to vibrate. That air is pulled upwards, and a great red beam, a glowing orb, something moving incredibly fast, is rushing down the tunnel right now. It moves so fast, it's hard to determine exactly what it looks like, but you make out something similar to this. Hold on, let me. Are you there? We go. You see a large red. Best thing to be way to describe it is like a large worm. It is rocketing through this tunnel at a speed unimaginable to all of you. It blasts through this space. This tunnel, it maintains itself like maybe within a foot or two from the top, bottom, and all sides. It is somehow hovering in the center. You see its body twist and rotate as it moves through here. I need anyone who is not prone to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna litigate height real quick here.
You are not in the tunnel.
Oh, true. Shit. I got out of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, you are not in the tunnels.
Do I get advantage on this?
It's something you see. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, okay.
all dexterity effects apply.
I reckon you see it.
Everyone does see it, although it moves so
didn't
fast.
Uh, oh,
Second. Okay, you said which one?
It's a dexterity saving. If you are not prone, then I need a dexterity saving throw.
There we go.
There's no way I should know this, and I'm very much worried.
Mhm.
DC
failed it.
15.
Did anybody pass?
Okay, Rainier passes.
Nothing.
Rainier passes.
Our
One for
story, Rainier.
one for Basar. I know he's small, but the mechanic is prone.
I'm just so bothered that I failed that because I have a +5.
right.
oh,
I'm going
I got
to,
advantage.
as a reaction, I'm going to cast Silvery Barbs on Basar.
Okay, so he'll get disadvantage, and then who are you giving advantage to?
Leyless.
Oh no.
To Layla's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bold move, Cotton.
Okay, now we're gonna go into a Magic the Gathering stack.
Yeah. Okay.
What
So
order?
yeah, I mean the triggers Bassar goes
Uh-huh.
right. He has to re-roll and take the lowest. That's the trigger effect. But then it's the next roll. So Laylis would have advantage on the next thing that he does, right? Not the current one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
So Basar needs to re-roll again.
Yeah. Re-roll
Yeah.
again. Take it lower.
Yeah, yeah.
If he gets lower, it's worse.
Yeah.
Fucked up, dude. Fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay.
Aw.
It's the 8 on it. Okay. This thing rockets through the tunnel. Everything's shaking. There is a blast of air pressure as it rushes past you all. You're talking like you hear the breaking of the sound barrier in this enclosed space. How fast this thing moves. Okay. It is. Rainer's the only one that makes it. Rainier. Okay, this thing. So grabbing it and pulling it. And you all.
How I feel that a giant tentacle just dipped out.
Yeah, I know. Go up, please, grab, please. Okay. Okay. I need Ragnarok. The two of these boys. Rainier and Merv, you see everyone that gets struck by this thing lifted into its wake and yanked down the tunnel in the air after it.
Audi 5000.
They fully get pulled down the tunnel. You all land very far away from everyone else in all states of discombobulation as this thing like drags you down here. You also take damage.
Oh.
Aw.
Why'd you die?
Be crazy if all that happened was y'all moved.
You all moved.
Oh no!
Everyone takes 30 bludgeoning damage. That got pulled down.
Well,
Everyone?
Everyone that got pulled down.
Oh my god!
wait, I have
Okay, question.
Yeah. Question.
Is this considered magical?
No. This is a physical effect.
27.
Fuck yeah, dude! Check what you can fucking get.
My question is, what is the Constitution saving throw?
Because you are concentrating on Hunter's Mark right now.
Can you do me a favor and change my hit points to 0, which it's not allowing me to do for some reason?
Yeah, your hit points. Okay. I cannot. It says it's 10, but
Right.
yeah. I can't actually. So, but you're like when I look at your token, it is at 0.
Okay.
What are you at, Doug?
34 currently?
What? Oh, okay. Oh, also,
Rage.
besides,
Raging, so that
I
should
don't
have
know how
been
to remove
yeah.
his tokens.
Yeah, I have it.
Little Bassar. Okay, yeah, Bassar is toasted.
Fair enough. Okay.
Okay, you all are knocked down, roughly about 150 feet-ish, 200 feet away, as that thing disappears down the tunnel. You can see near, like where you are, that there are more rooms and chambers in this tunnel, and and those of you that are left up at the top, you see those two creatures beginning to stand back up once more.
How far can we see down this hallway? Since you said there were lights periodically.
It's lit, so as far as your like vision can go, and if you like scroll up, like you should be able to see in like the light spots. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So you have vision. It's not like a total darkness kind of space. Okay, cool. Excellent. Now I'll turn on the combat music for this as something insane has occurred to you all. Okay, Rainier.
Oh my god. recovering from the explosive rupture in the sound barrier, I am just shouting to Merv down this way, and
Can't run that fast going in here.
I'm running after. If I can get back to my select token thing, that would be really great. There we go. What the shit did I just pass? What is in that room?
Mhm.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay. The large creature that you run past, Rainier, as you run past it, you see that floating orb and rocks follow you as its form begins to lift up off the ground. It stands up from prone. Oh, they're very quick, aren't they? Okay. Half its
Oh hell yeah,
movement.
Carpenter Brute. Fuck yes.
Half its movement. It's just behind you. It will use its action to dash to get ahead of you to try to cut you off as it moves around, scrapes the metal, stands, and like you see it slamming its claws into the metal itself. It makes a roaring noise, but it sounds like the clattering of rocks as it does. Merv.
I will. First things first. I'm gonna try to acid splash the one that's next to me.
Okay, very good. It is prone, still dodge, so flat roll for it. Failure. Okay, 2 damage. Excellent.
I will use a bonus action to try to shove it 5 feet away from me.
Okay.
It's a strength. Hold on. I only. I don't know why it decided to inflict it on me. 1 second. Let's
No,
try
you're
this
right.
again.
You're right, man. Strength. Okay.
Yeah, I.
That's a fail.
Yeah, I throw it 5 feet, like straight away from me, and then just duck back into this tunnel.
Okay. All right. You enter into that space. This
Yep,
is a
it's bad in here.
perfectly cube chamber scattered with the remains of well-chewed goblins. Aged enough that the smell of rot is mostly faded. Amid them are a variety of strange devices, some humming, some blinking, others dead with open sides of dangling wire.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else on your turn?
You said there's a bunch of. You said there's a bunch of objects in here.
Yeah, like it looks like things are like broken and destroyed.
Yeah.
Give me a quick intelligence check. Just flat roll.
Okay.
16. This is likely the remains of like those metallic orbs on the goblins, but some of this, like you do a quick look at this, you have an instinctive knowledge of like to create things, right? You look at this and you think there's salvage to be had. It's possible that you could find something in here that could be useful, but you'd have to take a turn to look.
Okay. Yeah, the most I'll do for the moment is just try to get up against a wall, like kneeling down next to a bed.
Okay, very
I
good.
won't go prone, but
Okay.
cowering.
Okay. Cal, you are unconscious and,
Yeah.
and bleed and yeah, well not dead, but
Right.
bleeding out. We'll take a death saving throw, please. Okay, 1 failure.
Yeah.
Laylis, you are surrounded by injured comrades, having been thrown down this tunnel.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make an executive call here. I'm gonna like hobble my way. Oh no, hobble my way like right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then because I am absolutely terrified, I don't know how to fight a sonic boom worm that's metal. Um, I'm going to use the travel bubble and grab all of us in this hallway because it says within 10 feet. And
That
then,
is correct. That is correct. Just so you are aware, the travel bubble, because this is a very clever idea, right?
Mm.
Um, okay, it will last 10 hours or until you collapse it.
yes.
And it requires your attention to move it. So if you do not move it, like if you're not using your action to move the thing, then it doesn't go anywhere. It's not automatic.
As long as we're safe for right now, we can worry about healing and coming up with a strategy.
Okay. You pull out the travel bubble. All it takes is you to hold it and think about using it, and it activates.
Oh, I do have a quick question before I hit this button.
Yeah.
Because it's not stated, so I don't know if there's a loophole. If I go to somebody else, can I drag them into the bubble?
No.
Got it.
And we can't leave the bubble unless he drops it, right?
Yeah, this is not Lehman's tiny hut. This is it lasts for 10 hours solidly unless you take it away and turn it off. Once you turn it off, it is this object using it right now, it works. As soon as you turn it off, it no longer functions. All right, one time use.
Got it. And how? Hold on 1 second then. There is zoom out. I would like to ask Amber if I use this bubble now, we can't save the rest of the team, especially Rainier, who's being chased by a rock tiger. Um, do you want to attempt to heal us, try to heal everybody and move back, or do you want to just pop the bubble and then try to figure out a plan from there? Because they'll be on their own.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I understand that right. If we pop the bubble, we cannot add Rainier and Merv to it later.
Exactly.
Correct. It is not Lehman's tiny hut. It is
Yeah.
like a wall of force.
I would like to also like to note that I'm terrified because I don't know when the worm is gonna come back. If it does, passes.
Hmm. I mean, I think the bubble is smart, but I don't think that solves the issue. Like the bubble is smart in the short term, but I don't think it solves the issue of getting us where we need to go, of getting our friends. I mean, we would basically be doing the four of us trying to get down to Melly in this thing and leaving the two of them behind.
Got it. Okay, so
I think we just run for the hallways.
yeah, instead of casting the bubble, let me check my spell book real quick. Yep, instead of casting the bubble, I'm going to use my action to cast Cure Wounds on Cal.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yep. Well, you get 4 health back.
Okay.
Fantastic.
And then I am sorry for the rest of you, but I'm going to Misty Step into this little room right here.
You won't be able to Misty Step because you cast Cure Wounds.
Ah, that's right. Okay, so I moved 10 feet and it's a 30-foot, and I still have my bonus action. I will take that movement and then dash into the room. Can that
Okay.
be allowed?
Yeah, you can move 30 feet, right? So you have 30 feet of movement. Yeah, which will put you like just about here.
Got it.
Okay. Stepping in there, like you're let's set you here. You're in the hallway, about to enter into the room. You see as you're entering in here, there are green metal filaments covering the walls and the floors of this cube-shaped chamber. They cover everywhere except that doorway entrance, and you smell a distinct scent of sea, like the ocean.
Uh,
Um,
grudgingly, I'm not good at voices. I'm sorry. Grudgingly, I like look over my shoulder and I'm like, it smells like the ocean in here.
do you still have the movement left, right? I just wanted to show you like this is what you see before you enter in. Do you finish your movement going into the room?
I would like to stay in this hallway right at this moment. I don't want to risk it alone.
Okay. You stand in the hallway, and the sense of ocean water fill your nose. Amber.
How fast am I? 30 feet. Yeah. That one moved. Did I just move? Whoops. I was here. I'm trying to scroll the map.
It occurred to me spiritual weapon stayed in place.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a weird interaction.
Well, unfortunately, that one is out of range,
Yeah.
even if I try to move it. But
I think you also have to be within range of it to move it.
You do. Which is,
yeah,
I think, still like, is it 30?
I think it's like 60 some feet.
Yeah.
It's pretty wide, but you're pretty far.
if I want to get Cal up and or not even get Cal up, if I want to drag Cal into this hallway with me.
It's going to be your movement and action to do that.
Okay.
But can
I
be
will
done.
do that then.
Okay, very good. You put yourself where you want to be. Cal will be with you.
I want Cal in the hallway, and my movement is enough to get me to there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Cal,
that's
we gotta get you out of here.
Yeah, you are
Ragnarok.
effectively in the hallway as well.
Oh god, that hurt.
As a bonus action, I will use. This feels like a real big waste of a second level slot. But I kind of need all the hit points I can get if I want to heal other people. So I'll just use a first level healing word on myself. Yeah. I don't feel good about this, but
Okay, you begin to heal yourself. This creature
did not
up top here. It's up.
I'm not sure why my healing word didn't go off.
You can just roll and then add the health to your sheet.
Boom. Normal. Hey,
Excellent.
I'll take that.
That's big. That's huge. 9 is huge. Merv, you can see from your perspective this creature, like you hear it before you see it. It scraping its body in the hallway, entering into the room. It will use its action and movement to step in here as it walks in and turns to look at you. But that is all that it can do currently. Okay, excellent. Could I get Ragnarok to roll a d20 for me?
Sure.
I'm scared that you sound so thrilled about the D20.
There we go. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Okay. You all feel the tunnel vibrating again, and you can feel the air rushing and pulling forward. Ragnarok, it is your turn.
Does it take any movement to go prone?
No, it does not. It does not
Okay, cool.
actually.
could.
I don't think it does.
I think it
My-
actually takes half.
Does it take half to go prone?
Yeah, weirdly enough, you can't just make yourself drop. You have to.
I
Like,
was
work
just
yourself to the
thinking that.
ground.
I was like, wait a minute. I think there
Seen
is
way
stuff.
too many videos of people just death dropping. I'm pretty positive it's a thing.
You can drop prone without using any of your speed, but standing up is half your speed.
Oh, that's such a relief.
Yeah.
Right.
But
that
crawling, but if you're staying prone and crawling, it like your speed is every foot costs 2 feet, right?
Yep.
So you could be prone and moving, half
Yeah.
speed.
Yeah. I'm trying to move up some more, but my computer is very slow because I'm on shared Wi-Fi now. 1 second. Pretty sure that's where it gets me. And then, in order to maintain my rage, I must fight. And luckily, they are just close enough that at disadvantage I can throw a javelin. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
So I only got so many of these. Oh wait, let me target him. We're gonna go ahead and make this one reckless. Oh wait, it's melee, right? Reckless is only melee.
I believe reckless is with melee attacks.
Then I will do this at disadvantage, as I said originally. Yeah. Nope.
Okay, and
Then
oh,
I will
sorry.
go prone.
Okay, we'll go prone. Okay, very good to know. Rainier, this thing is in front of you. You see a javelin, bing, clank off the metal right next to it and skid right past you.
Awesome. I'm just gonna shoot it in front of me. All right.
Yeah, big hit.
Oh,
God!
oh.
You see all the rocks surrounding this thing begin shaking and it sounds like a rattlesnake as it's like howling in pain.
You picked the absolute worst motherfucker. And I'm going to just run here.
Okay.
That's an extra.
Well,
I didn't mean to go that far. There we go.
Oh, you're good. Excellent. You begin to run in there. You see a kind of squared off chamber. It's a different kind of metal, right? This now seems like not as roughly made. This is more worked the way that like the interiors of stone buildings are worked. This is machined metal. You see a circle of green material, roughly about 20 feet in diameter, in the center of this chamber. There is what looks to be some kind of fluid and some kind of cap covering it. The center of the cap is solid, but the outside rings of it are clear. You're not sure if there is any material there or not. But you can also barely see that to the south there are other rooms.
Oh my god. All right.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Okay. This creature rushes up towards you, Rainier. Okay. To your actually, can you do me a favor and roll 1d10? Excellent. To your horror, you see the hole that you impacted with your bolt. The bolt gets pushed out, and you see that wound heal.
Okay.
All right. Excellent. Oh, you injured this thing. It's very angry at you. That's the thing. Like, if you hadn't hit it so hard, it might choose some other options, but it is
Uh-huh.
fully pissed at you. You see it raise up, and these long claws come down at you. 24 to hit for 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
And the second claw comes down, 16 to hit.
I am
12
going to
slashing.
flare with my own divinity, and cast Blood Curse of the Eyeless. If it is immune to the blinded condition, this won't work.
It is not.
All right, kick ass, which means it was not going to hit me because my AC is a 16. So no matter what I roll, it'll miss.
Okay. All right. Are there any further effects on it?
Nope, not unless I heighten that curse, which I will not do.
Okay. Okay. All right. It misses you, clawing at the door. You can see like it's trying to pull itself in closer to you as well. Excellent. Murph, you are in a room with this
Yeah.
very large creature.
First things first. You said it's still prone.
No.
Okay.
This is
Either way, I'm gonna try to shove it away from me in a pan.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, I just throw it 5 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I could do better than that. I will use the action dodge. I'll clamber up onto this. Actually, I'll probably just crawl underneath this thing for a second.
Okay.
Step up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like basically like dancing from one foot to the other with the shield up. Just waiting for it.
Amazing. Let me double check its reach. It does not have reach. You have tossed it away.
Every little bit. Every little bit.
Sorry, that means that this thing is closer to Rainier. Okay.
You all hear help?
Anything else from you?
Nope. That's action and bonus.
Okay. Cal, you are alive.
All right. I take half my movement to stand up, and then 5. Whoops. I'm not targeting myself. I'm moving. 5, 10, 15. Fantastic. And I will spend
I'll say with Ember using like their whole basically most of their turn to get you there, you're not prone. So you can start your turn not prone.
Great. I'll just move 10 feet then. Okay, you two, back in the fight. And I'll spend 2 sorcery points to twin vortex warp. And I am sending Ragnarok and Ember. Let's see how far 90 feet is.
Okay, very good.
I'm sending them
right where your cursor is. Okay.
Yeah.
Do either of you resist the vortex warp?
No.
Oh, okay. You
I
are
probably
launched.
should because I'm going to be
You
in the hallway when this thing comes.
Yeah, you are launched. And just to be clear, Cal, you feel the rumbling that pre-cursed that red worm.
Yeah. I'm spending 10 more feet to go back here, and then I'm going prone.
Go prone. Okay, all right. Extra safe. Okay. Laylis.
I was muted. I was like, okay. I'm going to take like a little peek out here.
All right. You can see Cal taking cover across the way. And you can, because there's light in the tunnels, like if you can see a token, that is where they are.
Okay, and then since I have my slight temporary advantage. That is the one I cast Hunter's Mark on, correct? I believe it was the one on the bottom that was
It
already
is.
prone
You are
first.
correct. You are correct.
Okay, then I will take, what is it, a longbow shot? Yeah, 150 up to 600 feet. I'll take a longbow shot straight at the one going for Rainier.
Yeah, amazing, amazing.
Target this button. Attack.
Yeah,
Roll.
excellent. Just move your token up like 5 more feet. Because you're technically to hit it, you're at 150. Sorry, 155. So just all you have to do is just move your token up 5 more feet. Hell yeah.
You want me to re-roll that then? Because I rolled that.
No. The roll is fine. The roll's fine. 'Cause you have the movement, right? It's not, I just want to make sure you're, because if you're beyond 150, then you're disadvantaged, right?
Yeah.
So you have plenty of movement to make sure that you can make your rolls. Okay, you make the attack, and then you had advantage from the
Oh yes. So
right. Doesn't Laylis have advantage from silvery barbs?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you can roll again to see if you hit.
One more. Did not.
Okay. Long distance shooting, very difficult.
And then I'm going to duck. No, I still have my bonus action. You said it's a 30-foot dash, correct?
The tunnel is like your movement is 30. Also, the tunnel is 30.
Well,
So,
I mean, like for the dash action, you get like 30 feet off of that.
correct, but you took the attack action, so you have movement and bonus action left.
Okay. Can I use my bonus action to dash?
Unfortunately, not. If you were a rogue, you could.
Yeah, it hurts not having that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hide back in my little hallway.
Okay, take cover back here. The smell of the sea once more filling your nose and reminding you of your times hunting along the coast.
This does not remind me. There's a giant metal worm. Start
Okay.
reminiscing why everybody else is dying.
Okay, Ember, you're up.
All right. It's a bonus action. I will move that closer, although it
Oh my
is
god.
still out of range.
Oh my god. I can't believe you were just in
Actually,
range
I'm
to
gonna
move
wait.
it still. That's so
I'm
good.
gonna wait to do that because this is dumb. But I am going to. Ember is going to since I am going to run up, shield in hand. I'm trying to shove this thing 5 feet back.
Okay.
Because I would like to get into this hallway if I can.
Okay, very good.
Action. Nope, not actions. Attributes.
I will tell you its score so you know what your DC is.
That's-
Its strength check is a 22.
Okay, so I only need a nat 20. Cool. Ow! That didn't work. So I will then use the bonus action to move that closer. I am tempted to eat the attack of opportunity while on my feet. Can I squeeze past it and past Rainier to get to the space directly behind Rainier?
It's one size larger than you, so you could move. I'll allow that. You can move through it, even though like it's hostile, right? Just because its size is big. And you're like you're medium, but you're small. So yeah, you could fit past Rainier as well.
No, it's difficult terrain to move through an ally, I think. So I would actually run out of movement in Rainier's spot. So
I'll give you this. If you just because like you would be in there and then get popped out, right? Essentially, is kind of how the game understands it to work. If you want to give up your bonus action of moving the spiritual weapon, then you can be popped, behind Rainier.
I'll take that. I don't want to be in this hallway when the giant thing comes in. We'll get an attack of opportunity on it, though.
Okay. It will certainly take that with a nat 1, baby. Okay.
Even better.
Woo! Okay. Merv, this thing actually, god, this is gonna be much better. Merv, can you roll a d10 for me? Okay, excellent. You see its wounds heal a little bit. and you see that floating rock orb begin to pulse, and the light of it fills the hallway. Could you make a Wisdom saving throw for me? The DC is 15.
There we go.
All right. You feel the presence of this thing's mind in yours as it tells you, "Little one, walk into the hallway, please." And you feel the urge to follow what it says.
Okay.
That is its go. Excellent. Excellent. The very large red worm appears and rockets through the hall once more. Ragnarok is prone. Nobody's in the hallway except for this guy, a little innocent.
Sucks to be him.
Sucks to be you. That's a fail. Okay. They're about to get yanked. Okay. Rainier, since this thing has attacked you, can you roll 7d6 for the damage for me?
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely, baby. You say 7?
7d6.
Oh my god.
This is wonderful.
That's a lot of ones in there.
Okay, you see that the light fill the tunnel, the air whipping past, the boom that fills the space as you and Amber are rocked in the hallway. That thing just disappears from your sight. Amazing. Night.
Son of a
Okay. It soars over top of your head, Ragnarok. Ragnarok, you can take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. Is it a disadvantage? Does prone matter for melee?
Yeah, it will be a disadvantage.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right. Let me see if I can target it. Jesus.
Oh, you don't have to worry about targeting. You just roll it.
Okay, cool. I was like, I can't see it, so. Oof.
Oof, okay. Couldn't. It moves so quick and yanked by that thing. Okay. Excellent. Amazing. Okay. That Ragnarok, it is your turn.
Can I see? Oh, there he is. How far away? Then move. Yeah, I can't see the thing that's attacked Merv, and I do not have enough movement for it.
Yeah. Oh, can you also roll a d20 for me?
Absolutely. Oops, nope. I wanted 1. How is this now when I'm getting these? Okay.
The 19s, yeah. The tunnel is still. No shaking, no air movement.
Okay. I will take 15 of my movement to stand up. Wait. No, that's a feat, not my background. Stupid. 15 to stand up, and then run 15 feet down. Which, let's see how far away that is still. Okay, what the fuck? There we go.
Which one is this one?
Okay, cool. That is within range of a javelin. I'm mad that he didn't lay down. Attack. Normal. See? Yep, there we go.
Oof, almost.
Okay, you know, it's honestly insulting that it brings out the. Did you want a crit or normal now that you've missed him? That's my turn.
Okay. All right. Very good. Rainier.
Okay. Just get a look-see down this hallway. Oh, no, not that one.
This was a targeted attack on Alpha. Whoever set us up, waiting.
I think I am going to just sprint to this next hallway. I'll look over my shoulder at Ember and just say, "Glad you're not dead." And then I'm gonna run to the. Oh man, it's actually a little farther than I thought. Did I measure it poorly? I guess I did. I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna stay where I'm at. And I think I'm just going to ready an attack for if one of them flies by this way, even if it's being pulled.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Excellent. This creature that got yanked shakes itself. Cal and Laylis, you can hear the sound of rocks clattering. It lifts its head and then it turns and sees you, Laylis,
Nope.
and it rushes at you.
Why? Go back.
Okay. Takes one claw. Actually, Laylis, can you roll a d10 for me?
Is that this one? That's a D. That's a D10. Roll. Got a 9.
Ooh, very good. You see its wounds begin to heal. Okay, excellent. It raises its claws and begins trying to tear you apart. The first attack misses.
Oh, lovely. Love to see it.
The second attack is going to be a 21 to hit
Right.
for 2. Cal, you can see the creature attacking, but like it's blocking your view of Laylis. So I don't know if you have any reactions that work under that condition.
Yeah, I don't think so. Let me see how this is worded.
I mean, I know silvery barbs will affect the creature, you know.
Right. Oh, yeah, I could certainly do that. Yeah, I'll silvery barbs that dude. Fuck him.
Okay. He'll roll again for the second attack. Okay, he will hit. It rolls a 21 and a 24. So the 21 still hits, and that's for 6 slashing damage. You keep your spell, Laylis, but take the 6 slashing.
I'm at 0.
Okay. I would say, Cal, you hear like the sound of something, like Laylis is there. You hear the sound of like something like slumping against the metal floor.
Okay.
And the position that this creature takes is one of like looking over top of something on the ground, right?
Right.
Who do you give the advantage to, though?
It ain't me.
The only person I can see is me, so I'll give myself the advantage.
Okay, very good. Merv.
So, yeah, it's I'm being compelled to just walk into the hallway, right? Presumably as my action.
To walk into the hallway as
Mhm.
your action. You would spend your
1,
turn going into
2,
the hallway.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. Walking normal puts me dead on in the middle of the hallway.
Puts you right in the middle of the hallway, although you don't feel anything approaching.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it still? Do I still feel it like in my brain?
Yes, yeah, you feel it communicating. It's communication to you is yes, right there. Stay right there.
Okay.
Okay, Cal.
All right. I'm going to stand up, head out into the hall, see what I can see up here. I am going to spend a sorcery point to quicken Mind Sliver and cast it on my friend down there.
Okay, very good. Passes.
Fuck. All right. Well, I really don't like you down here. Why don't you go back from whence you came? And I will use my action to try and cast Vortex Warp on this thing.
Ooh,
Nice.
that it fails. Gets the 4. It fails. Where do you want it?
Next to Ragnarok.
I don't see Ragnarok.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, wait, this is Ragnarok. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I think that's within range.
That's
Yeah, absolutely. Drop them right on Ragnarok's doorstep.
Just reading a choice that you can see within range. Yeah, not where the target is, but where you can see within range.
Right, I can certainly see that.
Okay. It lands like Ragnarok, you're prone, it lands on top of you like it is like it was looking at you already. It shakes, like its head shakes a bit. You get a sense of like confusion for a moment, and then the rattling of the rocks as like it begins to rear up with its claws.
I shouldn't be prone anymore, so my last turn.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I just had the prone thing still on you. Cool. It's trying to eat you.
Perfect.
Cal, anything else?
I can get to here. Whoops. I can move 10 more feet. And then I'm going to go prone again.
Okay, very good. Laylis, can I get a death saving throw?
Click this button. Death saves. I'm just gonna click that. Yo,
Okay, that's 1 success.
nice.
Ember, you see the green circle behind you. You also have a very clear sight of another room beyond with a archway in the center of the room that glows a shimmering gold radiance.
I really want to know what's going on there, but we still have missing friends. So, excuse me, Rainier. That thing went by right, so I should be okay to. Merv, okay, where are we? Oh fuck,
Kind of stuck right now.
that was 5:10.
Oh, by the way, they can get in your mind, so
Oh great,
yeah, I kind of got that going for me right now.
we need to regroup. I will.
Well, I can't move.
What do you mean you can't? Okay. For my action, I will. First, I will put my mace away, conjure up a ball of fire, and chuck it at Innocent Bean down here.
Okay.
Oh, that's not going to cut it.
Yeah, that's a miss. It just slams into its rocky hide, no effect.
Oh boy. That was 5:10. The ground is not shaking this time, right?
Not shaking.
There's Cal down there. I have no idea where Laylis is. Bonus action to try to move my spiritual weapon. It's done. I will be done. I will stay right here in front of Rainier.
front of Rainier. Okay, very good. Merv, can you roll a d10 for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. Some wounds heal. Excellent. You see this thing just get up into where the edge of the walkway is, and just says, "Yes, stay right there. Don't worry, it'll be along soon."
So I see him now.
Yeah, you do.
Can I take my shot?
You sure can.
$16.
Oof, that's a miss.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
To be
hard
clear,
angle to hit.
his instructions
Actually-
were to stay right there, right?
Actually,
Stay-
I want to roll again. I'm going to use an inspiration if that's okay.
Inspiration to roll again. Okay, cool. Yeah, and his instructions are are to stay there, right? And not like it's very clear you are not to go prone, you are to be
Yep.
hit. Like, yeah, his intention
Uh-huh.
is that you are hit by the thing.
I got it. I could do other things, but I cannot avoid getting hit.
Yeah, you consider him an ally though. So like you
Mhm.
can't do anything to affect him.
Okay, I know this is dumb, but like, if this is a concentration thing, I really want to try to shake it, so I'm going to use my last inspiration for this.
Okay, sure.
I have no idea if it is. I don't give a shit. God damn that! Oh, hell. Okay,
Yikes.
that's it.
Well,
Okay. All right. It's so its turn. It moves. I'm just counting its movement here. That's 20. Arrow shoots at it. Misses. It, feeling no danger from the oncoming thing, steps out into the open and rushes at Miss Ember. It will make 2 claw attacks at Ember. First one will miss. Second one will also miss.
does seeing it attack Ember do anything? It's my friend, now it's attacking my other friend, which is weird. He seemed like a good guy.
Yeah, he does seem like a good guy. I mean, look, here's the thing. You're not exactly pleased by it, but you still don't feel the urge to harm him. That is a very good question to ask. Okay, Ragnarok, can you roll a D10? Sorry, D20 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the
It comes through right now.
the floor begins to rumble very, very heavily. I am going to recheck its. Oh my god. Okay. I re-rolled its initiative twice. It is where it is. Okay. Ragnarok, you feel everything rumbling, but there are enemies abound.
Okay. Recklessly attacking. What's him to good at this now?
I'm so
There we
sorry.
go.
I had to run to pee. I thought I had time.
Oh, you do. You do. Yeah.
Okay.
Nope. Ah. Sorry, my thing's doing the right thing. Something pops up. It's not my fault.
Are you muted?
Am I muted?
No, you're not muted to be here.
Okay, cool. No, but I'm just whispering to myself out loud for some reason. Hey!
Yeah, absolutely. It's-
Finally! Alright, well.
Well,
And then I'm gonna go prone.
okay, going prone. Rainier.
Okay, we're just gonna see if I can hit him now.
I imagine now is when you'll hit.
We'll see.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yep.
There's these damn corners.
These damn corners. Okay, huge hit on him. Merv, you feel no disruption in its connection to you.
And that'll be it.
Okay, all right. Stand in your ground where you are. Excellent. Cool. Ragnarok, can you roll a d10 for me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You see some of the wounds you've created begin to heal on the thing. And it brings its claws to bear upon you. 17 to hit for 6 slashing.
Ah, that's just nice.
24 to hit for 6 slashing.
Good.
You see it go prone. Okay. Merv, you feel the desire to stand where you are.
Yeah, I mean, he just told me to stand where we are, but I can definitely look to my left to see where it's coming in the hallway, right? Where the red thing comes.
Well, it comes from above. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's still a concern. I just
Correct.
am not as concerned about it. Although I will turn to the two of them back there and say, hey guys, you may want to drop pretty soon. I think I'm good, but you might not be.
Any actions you want to take? I mean, you're meant to stay here, right? But you're right. You don't want to harm it, but there are things you could do. I don't know if using any potions or anything, are good for you or whatever.
Yeah. At the moment, I'm just gonna. I still don't get any updated save or anything, huh?
No, not yet.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm just looking right now. I'm just waiting to see what happens between my two friends who are fighting. I wish they wouldn't. But I guess I have to play hedge. I'm gonna keep an eye for the red thing, but I think I'm probably fine. Maybe I'll keep a lookout for them just in case.
Okay, very good.
Although they don't seem concerned, so
maybe
they're fine.
Cal, you can feel the rumbling of the ground beneath you. Adam, are you with us?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. From my time in this hallway, the last time it came through, would I now know whether or not I need to be prone if I'm in one of the hallways?
I mean, you were in a hallway and weren't affected by it.
Okay. I am going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself. I see Laylis, who is motionless over here. So I'm going to run in here. And then I'm torn between two equally ineffective actions that Cal would definitely attempt to do. You know what? Cal doesn't know shit about medicine. So instead of trying to stabilize him, Cal's going to rifle through his shit and look for anything that looks like a potion.
Through Laylis' stuff?
Yeah. Come on, have something.
Yeah.
Merv's got all these goops and salves and stuff. You need one thing.
He's got some berries. You find some rations.
I know what rations are. Have I seen these berries before?
Yeah, you've eaten some of them. They're just berries. They're good. They're not good berries, but they are good berries.
Okay. No, that's not gonna. If I've had them before, no, that's not gonna do any good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
That's it. Okay. So no, you're okay. Action to rifle through. Look.
Right. The action's to rifle through everything. The bonus action was Expeditious Retreat, and I needed to use 5 feet of my movement to get into this hallway.
Gotcha. Okay.
And actually, you know
well-
what? Since it doesn't cost anything extra, I will lay down on top of Layla. So I am prone.
On top of Layla.
On top of him.
Okay. Oh god. Okay, Layla's, I'll need a death saving throw. Just don't get a 1.
That's 20.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 1 failure.
Ooh. Tragedies.
All right, Ember, you feel the rumbling of the ground beneath you. The creature is in front of you.
I have a quick
Alright.
question. Sorry.
Yeah.
Quick question. When somebody is completely like unconscious, right? There's still brain activity, correct?
Yeah, what's your intent? What's the question?
No, I'm just very curious about how this works in D&D.
I mean, like you're technically like you're unconscious and bleeding out. So yeah, you mean you're unconscious, not
But
dead. So there's brain activity.
You can't
Yeah.
concentrate, right? So consider that like the 2 classifications of brain activity. One where you're aware of anything, and
Yeah.
one where you're not.
Got it.
Is the
Okay.
question just whether or not you have brain activity, or was there a further implication you wanted to know?
Entirely, do I have brain activity?
Yeah. You have brain activity. Yeah. Someone could technically like do telepathy into your mind and talk to you, right?
Okay.
Okay, Ember.
A little too far. Sorry, Marv, I don't know what I can do. I'm gonna
No, I'm
first
just gonna
attack
let
with
y'all
the
handle
spiritual
this.
weapon. As a bonus action, the spiritual weapon will do its thing.
Okay, very good. Yeah. 10. Okay, yep, big hit.
Force damage. Rainier, I gotta back up.
I would recommend ducking, probably. I think I'm good, though.
You're definitely not. I am going to attack Thrifty Hull with my mace.
Okay.
My buddy said I am, so I think it's probably fine.
That's gonna miss. And then I will eat the attack of opportunity to back up.
Back up. Okay, very good. It certainly will try to strike you.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
Yep.
For 5 slashing. Non-magical.
Heck yeah.
So you reduce it. Okay, and then Thrifty's turn comes.
Rainier, we gotta switch.
Rainier, can you roll a D10 for me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I love that. Love to see that. Big wounds heal on the boy. Okay. And it tries to actually. You know what? Could you make an athletics check as it attempts to grapple you? Athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah.
I will tell you its roll so you know what you're trying to beat. It rolls an 18.
Fuck me. Okay. I'm reading Blood Curse of the Eyeless again, trying to see if I can. It's an attack.
It is a special melee attack. That is correct.
Yep. All right. So, I'll see how I do.
Well, it's technically a skill check, right? Because it's not using it's an attack action. What's the here? Let me read the thing too.
Yeah. When a creature you see within 30 feet makes an attack, you can use a reaction to subtract the number from the attack roll.
I will allow it. I will allow it to see what happens.
Okay, so I'll do that first because what I'm also going to do is amplify this curse. Which is going to mean I'm going to take 1 point of damage. Because I roll my Hemocraft die, I amplify it, I take damage, and then when I amplify this curse, every attack that it has for the rest of its turn, I roll another d4 for each attack that it does and subtract it from its attack. That makes sense?
Okay, yeah.
So take 1 point of damage. Thank Christ. Uh, yeah, use that. Okay. And then I will roll -2, so I have to beat a 16 now.
16, okay.
Acrobatics. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Shit.
Okay. It grabs hold of you, pulls you into. It has great movement, actually. It pulls you quite far in here, holds you.
While he's pulling, I'm gonna call out to Thrifty back. Are you gonna duck, bud? It's coming.
You you hear in a comment as it fills the space and says, "Thank you for the reminder."
Right, duck.
It does duck while holding you, and kind of holds you up.
Wow.
Okay. And wouldn't you know it, this is when the red worm appears.
Hell.
Yeah, so I got an interesting question for you,
Yeah.
Sean.
Yeah.
Because I got a thing I could do as a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun spell. Oh, let me cast it real quick, just so you can get a look at it. Which is, I think I'm gonna apply it to me and Rainer because Thrifty seems to have it covered.
Feather fall. Interesting. You're technically not falling.
Uh-huh.
But what is falling if not moving?
I think all Murph saw was that they got picked up and they got moved in the air down the hall. So this is Murph's best approximation of like, oh, maybe this will help.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. You can cast Featherfall. Because when you well, here's the thing. You still get to make your save, right? Like it's not that you don't get a save on it. So you can choose to what you want to do here with your Featherfall. But okay. Messengers coming through. It's going to Ragnarok. Are you prone?
Yes.
Okay. So it's Rainier and Merv. So as this thing crashes through, I'll need dexterity saving throws from Rainier and Merv. DC is 15.
Unfortunately, I think Murph thinks Thrifty knew about his spell and knew that he'd be fine. So Murph just jumps and lets it take him.
Fucking hell.
When you see little Merv hop in the air as this enormous gargantuan red metallic worm catches him, and you see him kind of ping pong a bit underneath of it before getting caught in its wake.
I just want to force you to tell me if this does anything. I'm very curious.
Okay,
I've been reading it. I've been like, I want to know about physics. What's physics to you?
It goes, rushes through the tunnel, disappears from.
Well, either way, I'm going to be way down here, so that'll be something.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get you. Okay, you're gonna end up right down here as you go sailing past everybody. Okay. Slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends. Until the spell ends for a minute. Yes, it ends for a minute. Okay. You take the damage from being hit.
Yeah, I mean,
but you will not be like you're not going to be prone at the end of it from it.
I'll just be standing and dead.
Yeah, you are still going to take the damage for it. Let me God, okay. D6. That is 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
I have 1 health left. Merv is standing. Like, fuck, all the way fucked up. Like, okay, Buddy, that was fucked. That was a mean trick.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw with advantage, please?
Oh, not disadvantage. The other one.
Yeah, not disadvantage.
Well-
but these are the rolls, right?
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
Roll the 15 and the 13 or 14 and 13.
Oh, right, because it's +1. You no longer feel the urge to follow that thing's instructions.
So I land on my feet gracefully, just absolutely destroyed.
Well,
Okay, it can get in your head just as a warning. It's
Well,
not your friend.
Mav, it's about time. Laylis is down over here. What are you doing standing in the middle of the hallway?
I'm bleeding, I think. I can't see it. Do I look okay?
Oh, dear God.
Okay, Ragnarok. You're prone
Alright.
on the ground.
We'll stand up and hit again. Come on, innocent thing. Reckless.
Come on, Reckless. There we go. Okay.
Hey.
Yes.
Minimum
Okay,
damage
okay.
all throughout.
Still, a hit's a hit.
I mean, it's just gonna keep healing at this
It's
rate.
gonna keep healing. Yeah, it's been healing over my head.
Uh-huh.
Anything else from you?
Not currently.
Okay, all right, very good. Maintaining. I mean, you're like going toe to toe with these things, and like you're not really batting an eye. Like everyone else is scrambling, and you're essentially just like wah wah wah. It's incredible to see Ragnarok maintain themselves like this. Okay, Rainier, this thing has a hold of you. You are grappled currently, so just your speed is 0.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to like kick its claws really hard, like stomp and crush. And I'm just trying to break the grapple.
Okay, very good.
God damn.
You break free.
Thank
Nice.
God. All right. I am just gonna back up into this corner.
Okay, very good. It'll make one attack a disadvantage because it's prone. A 16 is the lower. For 11 slashing.
Hell. Okay.
Get behind me!
Fine. Actually, come on. There we go.
All right. And you can also see that other room to the south.
What the fuck?
There's a
Yeah, it's real
archway.
weird.
There's an archway that shimmers like a golden radiance, like the arch, and then the arch is filled with a shimmering golden radiance. Like you can see through to the other side of the room through it.
Does this? I'm gonna go on the err on the side of no. But does this look like anything I would have ever read about?
No.
Figures.
Yeah. Nothing in here looks like anything you've read about.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. The one by Ragnarok. Doug, can you roll a D10 for me?
Absolutely.
Okay. Little bit of healing. Cool. Brings its claws down upon you. That's a miss.
Hey.
Actually, you're recklessing.
Yep.
So, that'd be a 17 to hit.
That's my AC.
Okay, that's 7 slashing. I think I've just like forgotten about your reckless stuff, but I don't know if I've dealt with it before with this guy. Okay, 23 to hit for another 7 slashing. Hell yeah. And it circles its way. And actually, could you do me a favor, Ragnarok, and roll a d20 again for me?
Mm-hmm.
Because you
Please.
are top of the round.
Yeah.
The ground
you.
shudders and shakes. How is that possible? Okay. Okay, it just kind of moves a little bit. I'll finish its thing. It's just kind of moving a bit around you. Merv.
Yeah, 1 second. I will, as an action, cast Acid Splash on it.
Okay. Dex save. That's a fail.
4 acid damage.
Okay.
I'm going to run. It does not let me move. Why?
Are you
Yeah.
on a different like tool, like a measurement tool or something like that? I can also put you where you want to be. If
Oh. Well, it's good that I could just barely see you. Let's make sure the range on that is what I think it is.
yeah, and you see
Sure is.
Laylis unconscious on the ground and Cal like
Yep,
laying over top of it.
I see Laylis. I take out my little spitball tube, fill it with some dirt, and healing word him. This is my 200 IQ play, Laylis. I did this to save you.
It only took you 30 points to get down there.
Uh-huh. Look, he could have died otherwise. I handled it.
It's genius. Don't get me wrong.
It's huge.
I'm dropping down with the shield over my head like a fucking train's about to come.
Okay. Very good.
I'm full on down with the shield up, expecting a bomb.
Okay, Cal. You feel Laylis begin to awaken underneath of you. You
I
must
got
have
him,
done,
Cal.
you must have done something.
Cal, is that you?
Don't come out here.
It is. Oh, thank God you're awake. Hold on. I'll stand up. Let me just take a quick peek and see what's going on.
Don't come out here.
Oh, God. Let me see. Okay, great. I will. What will I do? I will fire off. Let me select that thing first. I will fire off an Eldritch Blast, and I have advantage on this thing, so.
From a silvery bar.
From Silvery Barbs.
Okay.
All right, that's a
Oh
nat
my.
20.
Wow.
Oh my God. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Not super helpful.
Hey, everything counts.
Right. And I will duck back in.
Maybe drop down for good measure. I don't know if it's got arms or legs or anything.
Fair enough. And I will drop down.
Okay. All right. Goes prone. Laylis, you are prone on the ground, but unconscious as you're alive once more. Oh, sorry, not unconscious. You are just prone.
Yeah, I shot a spitball at your face. It's right in the middle of your forehead.
Yeah.
I barely see Merv, and I'm like, I think that was you, Merv.
It
Cal-
was.
I don't remember Cal having heals.
He doesn't.
Fair. Thank you.
Okay, enough about deficiencies. Get out there and shoot something.
I will stand, and then he waddle a little bit past Cal to see what's been going on.
If you're gonna come out here, drop the fuck down.
Merv, quick question: Do you
What?
can you heal yourself?
Worry about yourself.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Shoot him and then
You-
drop down.
We're just hearing this from like a talking shield on
Yeah.
the floor in the hallway.
the one I guess right there next to Ragnarok, I will
Uh-huh.
try to take a longbow shot.
Yeah, they're both within range.
Okay, well, let's see
Good
how
bows.
this goes. Innocent bean.
Okay, that is gonna hit. Now it is still prone.
Oh.
So you'll need to roll again because prone targets are harder to hit.
Got it.
That's still a hit.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty positive about this, but my hunter's mark went away because I was
Correct.
unconscious. Yep.
Because
got
you
it.
went
Yeah.
unconscious, correct.
It's the other kind of brain activity.
Let me double check.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now you have enough movement to either like step back into the hallway
Going
or
right
you could go
here.
prone out there.
Nope, going right back here.
Okay, cool. And yeah, this space has enough space for two people side by side because of I did a very bad job drawing it.
As soon as he's back in the hallway, like I'm grabbing hold of him.
Okay, all right, cool. Ember, you see this creature prone on the ground out here.
Oop. I keep trying to move with my arrow key or my WASD keys, and that moves me around. I will step up. I will. Well, might as well use the bonus action to pull this bad boy down and smack this guy. Come on, weapon. Don't fail me. He is prone.
He is prone. You
Yes.
have advantage. Yep.
Hmm.
8 force damage.
Okay, 8 damage.
Spiritual weapon is so clutch.
Yeah, it's also like half done. I will tuck. I'll just drop the mace down for a second. I will pull out the healer's kit and take a minute to use my healing action on myself. Healer's kit healing. Usability. For 10 hit points. I will take them.
Oh.
Hell yes.
Okay.
Okay. Action bonus action. Any movement?
Nope. Staying. Actually, I will back right back up to where I was.
Okay. Very good.
It can try to squeeze in here if it wants to. I saw it pull Rainier out.
Yeah. It boy, it sure doesn't like anything that's happening. Ted, can you roll a D10 for me?
Roll. Ooh, won't like that.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. It's gonna squeeze to get in, but it does try to make some swings at you. But it is squozing.
Frozen.
And presumably no longer prone as well.
Yeah, no longer prone, but the squeeze is not good for its attacking ability. Okay, that is a miss on the first attack. And it will be a miss on the second one, no matter what. Okay. It squeezes in, and you can see like you're a bulwark in this hallway. It squeezes itself out. But my understanding is your mace is on the ground. You're holding your healer's.
Correct. Yep.
So you see it step out, and then it will go prone. Yeah, it has lots of movement to be able to squeeze in and out to do so. Okay, excellent. That red thing, rushes down the corridor. Ragnarok, you are prone. Yes.
I don't think I actually got a chance because we rolled after my turn, so I didn't get a chance to say that I would have gone prone.
It's supposed to roll on your turn, top of the order, so like you can
Yeah.
choose. You would have felt it coming.
Yeah, I would have gone prone then.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, it rushes through once more. Okay, top of the order, Ragnarok. Can you roll a d20?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, the chamber is still. It is your turn. You are prone. And this thing is prone in front of you.
Yep. Let me measure something out real quick. I had a plan and I am not gonna do it. So, I will use my movement to get here, and I will risk that attack of opportunity.
Okay, it will take it.
Nope. 30.
It will miss you.
Right. And then I will ready an attack for anything that gets within range.
Okay, all right.
And then yell, we need a wee group.
Rainier.
The light coming from this room,
Mm-hmm.
is it identifiably the same light from these monsters, or is it just coincidence that everything's glowing?
Oh, it is definitely not the same light. Definitely
Okay, great. Not gonna fuck with that then. All right. Eat light, motherfucker. Sweet.
not. Okay, it is prone. So roll
Oh,
once
shit.
with a
Okay.
disadvantage.
All right. I'll just roll it again.
Okay, we still hit.
All right.
Okay. Big damage to it.
How? I know they're regenerating, but like, how is it doing right now?
I mean, you're looking at it like it has wounds on its rocky hide. There is a
Mhm.
lot of that kind of grayish blood seeping out of like wounds on it. I mean, it looks injured. Like it is very injured out here.
Looks like it's slowing down at all.
Um, it doesn't appear to be slowing down. Like it
Okay.
appears to be like as strong as it has been.
Okie doke. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Okay. Laylis, can you roll a d10 for me?
Yes. Yes, I can. Tragically, but yes. Tragedy.
Okay, wonderful. Ragnarok, you see the one that you left just rush at you. I believe you're readying attack if something like came at you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, there we go.
Yeah. And what your ready action was if it came at you or attacked you?
Within range, yeah.
Within range, okay.
Anything comes within range.
Okay, very good.
And I can't right click, so this will be normal. Yep.
Right, that's a miss. It brings its claws down at you. 22 to hit for
Yep.
10 slashing.
Oof.
And 18 to hit for 8 slashing. It slams you into the wall. You all can hear the roaring out in the hallway and a thudding noise as it is battering Ragnarok. Merv.
Yeah, I'll get to my feet, walk 2 up, and then end my turn. Because everything has exited my range. So that's my turn. And I
Okay.
drop back down. I guess I don't hear any rumbling, right?
Yeah, you don't feel the ground rumbling or anything like that.
Okay,
Currently.
so yeah, this is what I got.
Okay. Cal.
All right, I hop up. Let me see what's going on out here. Oh boy.
Yeah, no rumbles, no nothing.
Great. I'm gonna run over. Let me take the ruler off. I'm gonna
Yeah.
run over
Remember,
here.
you stood up from prone. Remember, so you're at half movement.
Yeah, but I've got Expeditious Retreat still on.
You sure do.
All right, and so while I'm running, I will target that guy and fire off an Eldritch Blast. I have no. Is this guy prone?
No.
Okay, then that's normal.
Yeah, absolutely hits.
Right. And I will end my turn ducking just back into this hallway.
Okay. Ragnarok, you see huge chunks of like its rocky hide, like kind of like a lot of the rocks fall off of it as something from long down the hall blasts into its side. Laylis.
Yeah, I will. I want to check this out real quick
Sure. What do you want to check out?
before I dip out of here. Move. Oh, wrong one. Move like 10 feet right here to see what this like corner piece is.
Sure. Give me just a moment here. Okay, cool. Excellent. You step into the room that smells like the ocean. There are green metallic filaments covering the walls and the floors and everything. As you step into it, inspect what's in here. You see there are like metallic crates that look ruptured and broken. Not like something came out, but something is breaking them open from the outside, right? Like using a crowbar or any other such means. Excellent. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me? The
Love
DC
it.
is 15.
Made
Okay.
it.
Your head kind of goes a little fuzzy for a moment. You shake it off and look around. Let me just double check. Yeah, most the things in the crates inside here, they're all emptied.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Well, as long as that was that. And then I have 30 in total, so I'll take 15 and move here again. And which one is, what's his face? Innocent Bean. I want Mr.
Yeah, and
Bean.
you're within range of both of them. The one by Ragnarok is the most injured with your sharp elven vision.
And I will take another longbow shot at Mr. Bean.
Oof.
Tragedies.
Yeah, long distance, very difficult.
Well, okay. And
Do you want to stay where you are? You don't feel any of the vibrations of the red worm.
if I don't, I will move like 5 more feet up.
Okay, cool. Ember.
It? Yeah.
I have the healer kit in hand. I will turn around to Rainier and try to stop some of the blood flow. Boom.
Nice.
God.
Nice.
Oh man.
All right. I will put that away. I will pick my hammer up off the ground. Let's go kill these fuckers. And I will use my bonus action to attack the one that just shifted for some reason.
Yeah, well, just in case you wanted to grab your spiritual weapon. We're just yeah.
Okay, got it. Appreciate that. Still prone, so advantage.
Still prone, yes.
That'll hit for 8 force damage.
Okay.
I will walk a little. Hey, Ragnarok.
Hi.
They're being slammed repeatedly against the wall by the claws of that creature.
Yeah, as I cough up blood.
Yeah, I am out of actions and bonus actions. So the ground is not shaking. I will
Ground is
make
not
room
shaking.
for Ragnarok to get past me.
Okay.
I don't. Oh, I can see. Oh my God, Merv, your health bar.
Okay. This creature steps up from prone.
I mean, there's a real good chance that the southern end of this fight, the total health bar of everybody down here doesn't reach double digits.
True.
We're at like 1, 4, and like maybe 6.
Oh my God. This thing, it comes up to you and Ember, and your shield raised is just battering against. Like at one point, you're knocked down onto a knee before you push it back off of you once more. But you are not injured by it. Okay. Ragnarok, you're up. Can you roll a d20 for me?
Welcome, Luke.
Come on, yes.
Okay. The ground does not shake.
How much health do I have? I'm going to attack the two second. Is that wrong again? No, I'm right.
All right. Do you wanna reckless this?
I sure do.
Okay.
Oh, finally.
Heck yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Your axe sinks deep into the neck of this beast, and you see the light that the rocks hover around is like sputtering as it yells out in deep pain, but it is still standing.
I am going to stay here for my turn. I'm good.
Okay, very good. Rainier.
Okay. Okay. Questioning a very stupid decision of mine, and am electing to avoid it. Okay. Just shooting my good friend Thrifty, who's been on my ass.
That's a hit. Big hit.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Radiant bolt soaring through the air. How do you take out Thrifty here?
Oh my God. I see it just over Ember, and just aiming over her head into like the vacuous space of where its face is. The bolt enters into the body through there and just explodes inside, and the like orbiting stones of its head space just drop to the ground.
Amazing.
And then I just I have as I'm hauling the bowstring back in, I just say, probably shouldn't still be out there, to Ember.
Hell yeah. Okay. Ragnarok, this thing with one claw pushes actually your axe in its neck. It grabs like one claw holds the axe to hold you near it as it rears on its hind legs up and tries to slash down your chest into your belly, eviscerating you. Okay. Could you also Ragnarok, could you also roll a d10 for me?
I had it prepped.
Okay, first you went reckless, right?
Yes, it did.
Okay. Okay, first attack is a 20 to hit for 10 slashing.
Okay.
Oops, not that. Second attack is another 20 to hit for 11 slashing. Still up?
Okay. Yep.
God, what a beast!
Barely.
What a true beast! This thing like roars in anger and anguish as it pushes the axe out of its throat. Murph.
Yeah, I not prone, but I'll just keep running up. I can't get into range to actually do anything.
Okay, all right.
No rumbling on the floor.
No rumbling on the floor. You can
I'm gonna
take a
drop
dash
just for
action.
good measure. No.
Okay, go prone once more. Cal.
All
Also,
right.
Cal, from where you are, just so you know, like you've been
Yeah.
in this hallway.
Yeah.
Behind you, you see like there are rooms.
Yeah, it looks
behind.
like there's a couple rooms back there. I see that.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, you see what look like chambers in here, with clear walls on them. While there are some with like doors,
Mhm.
so like your sight lines are a little hard to see, but like
Right.
every time you're in here, like you can like every time you look behind, you see things moving in those rooms. Like you catch movement out of the peripheral of your eye.
I'm not going to spend any serious time to investigate it, but just my gut reaction to whatever I've seen through these clear walls look like it's worth anything.
No, not well. There's a lot of weird objects inside here,
That doesn't
but
help
like,
me.
yeah, the movement you see is like something like humanoid shaped, but then it disappears very quickly from line of sight.
There's something humanoid shaped floating around back here.
Yeah, not in this area.
No,
but
right. In some of these rooms.
In some of these things, yeah.
These
Goodbye.
tanks.
Fuck that. Are you kidding me? Let me see how far this thing is. I forgot. All right. I'll head up here by Merv. And would you just die already, please?
That's a hit.
Hit.
Big hit.
Mr. Bean.
More rocks clatter to the ground. It's struggling to stand.
Yeah, join the club. That's my turn.
Okay. All right. Laylis.
Gonna move right here. And then Mr. Bean, living his best life, surviving and thriving, A longbow shot again. Huzzah!
That's a hit.
Huzzah!
How do you
Damn.
end Mr. Bean? Nice.
The gash from how far I am, I believe the gash that Ragnarok put into its neck, the giant wound that it pushed out his axe, sending the bolt straight through that as hard and pulling back the bow as hard as I possibly can, so that way it launches it as fast as possible and builds up enough force to just rip through it and bust out the other side.
Ragnarok, you see an arrow go through the left side of its neck as it's lifting up to strike you once more, possibly bringing you to an end. And you see the other side of its neck stretch as something pierces out of it. There's a cough and and you see the light in its head dim and the rocks hit the ground as they are no longer held aloft. And you all have defeated the Saraki guardians of this place.
I am making my way out of. I don't know if we're still initiative. I'm making my way out of this hallway.
Merv is the room he was in. The only fucking room he knows is safe is the room with all the corpses.
We can freely move, correct?
Yeah, you are not in combat. You can freely move currently.
Merv,
Group
wait.
up. Group up here.
What? I went in the safest hallway that I found.
Lelis, where did you go?
Into the hallway. It was.
I don't know what shit that is. I'm not looking at it. There's a room with corpses. It's safe.
Yep. We've got
Join
to
me
meet up with
yourself.
everyone else, Lelis.
What was
Laylis,
Wait,
you were
Merv.
you were short time in there before you respond to the call of your friends. You see humanoids. You've fought and seen some undead before in your life. You're trained for the undead. You instantly recognize them as undead, but these are nothing like any creatures you've seen. There's red bulbous orbs. Their flesh is distended, mutated, warped. Some of them are not moving. Some of them are like they've been autopsied and are splayed open but still alive.
So, Cal, just so you're aware, there's some like zombie-looking things in here.
Okay,
but
well, let's
there's
go in the
also
opposite
a
direction
metal
then.
door. There's a metal door. And they're stuck behind a wall, is what it looks like. So I should be safe.
Lelis?
I'll be back
Let-
momentarily.
Okay, Laylis, you head that way. Cal, what are you doing?
I'm heading back to the group. Yeah, Lelis appears interested in getting himself killed.
Where's he going?
He said he found some undead things in some rooms down there, and despite the fact that he's actively bleeding from many, many wounds, he's decided that now's the appropriate time to go check it out.
I don't know where Merv went. He went back up the hallway to some other place he said he knows is safe.
I'm in
but
a
he didn't
safe
really...
corpse room.
Yeah,
Ain't no
get your-
shit in here.
Get over here!
Merv,
There are
get
no
your
corpses
tiny
here.
ass in this room over here where everyone else is.
There's no corpses.
Corpse, how I know it's safe.
Name one reason why that would be true.
Merv is just silent.
Merv.
You see Merv straight up crouched, like bleeding out of his face onto the
Okay.
ground in this room.
So
Merv.
I am going to, at the top of my lungs in this hallway, I am going to belt all the way down. I found a white lady. I found a white lady.
I don't give a fuck.
Karen?
Oh, wow.
Perfect.
And then I'm running back in the hallway.
I'm gonna look towards Ember. I'll be right back with him.
No, let's just go. Let's
Please,
just
I need
go.
help. I need help.
Get up here. Where are you?
Merv. Merv?
Is anybody on the
Yeah,
way?
you see Merv like actively bleeding from from his eyes
Here,
and ears,
this way.
just fumbling around at the technology in here, muttering like, "I'll figure some shit
yeah.
out."
Merv? It's your friend Cal. Turn
What?
around. Say hello.
Peacefully this way. Rainier.
He turns around. You see one of his glasses is cracked.
Yeah. Cal,
Rainier.
equally bloodied and disheveled. Look,
We do not worry about those
is
people behind the walls. We
is
run.
it your preference to die in this room?
Some stuff I could get.
Rainier, this way.
Might be useful.
Rainier, this way.
It's not going anywhere. Let's get you healed up.
Rainier, this way.
Like Laylis keeps
gonna
like
kill
running back
Rag.
and forth in the room, and when like he comes my way, I just put the heaviest hand on his shoulder to stop him moving.
Yeah. Dawson, the map is large. I was not looking at your token. So when you say I found something, where were you?
I'm sorry, one more time?
You say you found something, but the map is very large. I was not looking at your token, which is why I paused it to know, because like where you are, sometimes time will stop, right? So can you move your cursor to where you discovered something? Okay. Did you enter into that space?
Right here. Like,
Okay.
didn't break that
Then
that
you
line?
would not have in the timing of events, you would not have been able to get that far without me reacting.
Fair enough. Okay. Rainier does
Yeah, and that's my fault for not paying attention or putting a block there that stops the game from players moving around. But yeah, you have found things in this space you are in, but there is a hallway obviously that leads somewhere else.
Okay. Well. Rainier, look, I found zombies.
I am very interested in getting rid of them, but let's.
They're behind the door, okay? If
Yeah,
we don't
well,
touch the door, they can't
right. Okay. Well, I'm seeing actually you are bruised and broken like I would not believe. Let's take you back to Ember. We'll take a minute. We'll come back here and eradicate everything you want. Okay.
But we could look real quick. I see a hallway like right here.
I don't feel comfortable putting you in front line with you looking like this.
I hold up my right hand and I'm like, I swear I can run away.
All right. I cannot.
You can stay behind me and then I'll run faster so that way you have time to catch up.
Yeah, say that again in your head.
Yeah, you're gonna want to workshop that.
As you're standing here, right, you all very clearly, the two of you very clearly see that in these chambers, these are like clear. It's like the walls are made of glass in these 4 chambers here. One is empty. The other 2 have these creatures in them. 2 of the creatures are immobilized. One is again like a strap to a table, has been like autopsied, is clearly alive, but is like chest opened, heart beating and all that. The other one has had pieces of it removed, that it is unable to like ambulate, but is still very clearly alive. And then the one here in this room is like active and can move around and everything. And to show you what they look like this.
You?
Please run away.
Okay.
Please.
Rainier, I will take your advice, but I do want to come back.
No.
We will be coming back, but let's. God, your arm looks like it is twisted all the way around.
Is it really? It's a minor flesh wound. My legs work fine. I just need those to run away.
The 2 of you feel the ground rumbling.
Oh, fucking
I'm laying
shit.
Yeah, anyone in the hallway, the ground is rumbling. You are not in
immediately.
combat, which means things move very quickly.
I'm laying down.
Drop
Yeah,
down.
drop.
Okay. The red orb, the red worm, rockets through once more. You stand up, the ground rumbles again, almost instantaneously. Do you try to break for it or drop back down again?
I'm going to stay prone.
Yeah.
Okay. Somehow, faster than any time you've felt it before, it once more 3 times in a row,
Oh,
and then everything is still.
running.
Run.
Ah, made my run.
Come on, Cal.
Hello, everybody.
Ember is busy ministering to
Ow.
Ragnarok. That's 13 healing for Ragnarok.
Oh, thank God. Ember, is it always this hard?
I would like to tell you the answer is no, but I'm honestly not sure.
You also
Okay.
see as the red worm passed by, the bodies of those things just got sucked, tumbling down the tunnel.
All right, who hasn't? She holds up the healing kit. I'm running low, but who hasn't been? Oh my God, Merv!
Can you
Okay, Merv.
fix eye bleeding?
Um,
What about ear bleeding?
I can fill it with gauze. No
That'll work.
problem. That's for Merv.
What's this shit?
That's just called water. That's to drink.
No, man.
Cal.
That shit, the green.
Oh,
Did-
that I have no idea. Cal, you're up.
Okay.
Come here. Wait, have I already used this on you, Cal?
You haven't, but do you have enough for me and for Laylis?
Yeah. Also, Sean, thank you for this button because man, this is just and so 13 for Laylis.
The healing part of it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, also it tracks the healer kit uses.
Right. Yeah, it makes
Which is
it
super nice.
it makes it easy.
All right.
Now that I'm somewhat okay, can I go out and get my 2 javelins that I completely missed with?
You can risk it.
Yeah, I got warnings.
Okay.
I look over at. I'm sorry. I look over at Merv, and I'm like, those green cases over there. I looked in one. I got very lightheaded when I looked at one of them.
Not the
Good to know.
case. Not the case. Being in the room. Just to clarify, like, just so your character understands this. Looking at the case wasn't affected you. Stepping into that green room, your head got fuzzy, but that was it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay.
Good
Never mind.
to know.
I'm here to explore. What is it?
I am not leaving this room for a bit.
Going prone, Ragnarok, you can absolutely retrieve. Like you know what to do. The worm does rush through the chamber a few times, but you know what to do to avoid it.
Yeah, I realized I don't even have to like wait for it to do that. I can just crawl while I retrieve it the entire time.
Correct. You understand how it works now.
I'm gonna have. What is this green shit? Now that Merv
Okay.
isn't bleeding from everything.
What is this?
So all of you see a roughly 20-foot diameter circle in the floor. It is like a vat of some kind, and there is a lid over top of it. The center of the lid is solid. The perimeter ring of it here doesn't. It's clear. You'd have to investigate further to determine if there is an actual surface there. And then there's a like a metallic ring that kind of like clamps the whole thing down, and it is a green liquid. On the surface is still, but you can tell it is a liquid in there. And there's some kind of light from underneath that illuminates it.
Okay. So the illumination is the light, not the liquid.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll roll an investigation check on it. Like
Okay.
slowly circling it.
Yeah. What about it are you trying to investigate?
Okay, so a thing like this, it would not be practical to uncork the top of this shit over and over again. So how did they get what was in there out of it? It's not like it looks like a giant flask, and true, it could be used that way. But you'd want to be able to get shit out of there not directly out of the top, because you can't pour that thing. There's not enough room. That's how Merv's like working through it. It's like it looks like a big flask, but it can't be because he can't pour it in here. So
Yeah.
how did they get stuff out of it?
Um, trying to figure out how you get things out of it. There doesn't appear to be like any centralized mechanism as far as you can tell. Um, looking closer, you can see that there is something in that clear space. It's like a crystal clear membrane of some kind. Oh, that Ragnarok steps on and begins to sink.
Oh,
Sorry, something pushed my. I didn't even notice. I did not mean to step into that. Something pushed my arrow key.
Yeah. For this, right, you're not gonna like have to like make a check for anything for it. But
So
you like Ragnarok takes a step on it by accident and like sinks in a little bit before pulling themselves loose.
yeah. So if I flick a rock up onto there, does the rock start to fall through?
Starts to very slowly slurp its way
Yeah.
through until it
Oh,
disappears into the fluid.
so it just completely disappears when it hits the fluid.
Yeah, the fluid is opaque. Like looking like you don't see a bottom in this thing.
Gotta look at the components of an alchemist kit.
Did I see some bones up in this room over here?
Yeah, there are dead goblin corpses. And you would recognize anybody who was in that room would have recognized that some of them had the stalks and their broken orbs on them.
I'm gonna go back there and just grab the longest bone I can find.
Okay, you got a femur bone.
Great. I'm gonna stick one end of it into this green liquid.
It goes through the membrane as you push it in. Now it's a femur bone of a goblin, so it's like roughly a foot and a half, right?
I'm gonna do my best to hold onto it without touching anything, but if that doesn't give me enough room, then I'll just let it go.
Yeah, or roughly the membrane is about a foot thick,
Oh, wow.
and you have a few inches of it that go into the fluid, and it's in the fluid, but like you can tell it's in there, but the fluid is opaque,
Right.
so you can't see like
Yep. I'm just gonna leave it
end of
there
the
for a
bone.
little bit, right? And then I'm gonna for a minute or two, I guess, and then I'll pull it out and see if the end of the bone is still there or it has changed at all.
Yeah, if you leave it there, it will go all the way through and fall. It will fall through.
Right, but what I'm trying to do, right?
You want to hold it in place, is what you're saying.
Right, I want to hold it in place, and you said I've got maybe an inch or two that's in the green liquid. Is that accurate? Or
Yeah,
is it
several
all-
inches.
Okay, so yeah, I just want to hold it so that an inch or two is in the green liquid. I know I can't see what's going on down there while it's in the liquid, but after a minute or two, I want to pull it out and see if that inch or two that was in the green liquid has changed at all.
Cool, yeah. Holding on to it so it does not fall. After a few moments, you pull it out, and the bone is not dissolved. But as you pull it out, it does like there's like a smoke coming off of it. It is extremely cold.
Can you make heads or tails of that, Smith?
I'm going to take one of my flasks. I'm going to use Mage Hand to dip it into that liquid and then pull it back out and hold it at arm's length. I got Mage Hand now. So to everybody else, it just looks like Merv just like quirks an eyebrow, and then the flask like floats out of his bag and just pushes its way in to dip in the liquid and get pulled back up.
Right, your telekinesis for it.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. You force the flask down. Goes in. You can see bubbles coming from where, like you know, kind of where it is, although you cannot like
Yeah.
see it currently. You see like a splash in the water. And you feel you still have a connection to your flask, but as you try to pull it, it's not coming.
Interesting. So if I keep tugging it, nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing. It does not respond. Like it, it's like you feel your mental grasp on it, but it is not coming up.
Okay. If I try to walk around the side, I can move it while it's in there. It's just the up that isn't working.
You're not sure if you are moving it or not. Like you can't
Yeah.
see it to determine, and the spell doesn't give you that perception. You just know that you have a connection, a grip on it, but it is not like coming to you when you force it to.
Mm-hmm. I guess, yeah, I'll let go. If I can't get it to come, sit for a few more seconds and like try to shove it up. But if it doesn't work,
Um, do you need to see to shove something?
yeah, no, I'm not actually trying to shove it. Like I'm just trying to pull it with the mage hand. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I can
Yeah.
only shove creatures, not
Yeah,
objects.
You
Mhm.
yeah, like I said, you fully understand you are grasping it,
Yeah.
but it is like something is keeping it from coming to you.
I will tell Cal to come over and poke in with the with the way he did with the bone over here and try to feel around to move it through the little like hole that he makes. Like I'll tell him to pull it back and see if it's the gel around it that's doing it.
Um, Cal moves the bone around a little bit. Like it's hard to move it. The
Yeah.
membrane is kind of
Uh-huh.
thick, but it can be forced. Um, you don't. I mean, like again, like you
Yeah.
know that you have a grip on the thing, but you're not seeing any interaction or any effect
That's
occur.
fair. I'm basically trying to poke to it with the bone and then pull the bone back and pull it through the hole that the bone made.
Right,
Like a
right.
gel, right? Like it's like poking like through jelly.
Yeah. Make a Arcana check
That's
for
fair.
me.
So you found like a piece of candy in a Jello mold that you really want, but you don't want to eat all the
Yeah.
Jello around
Look,
it.
it's just it's hard. It might not happen, but you got to go for it.
Okay, you force this. You are exerting extreme
Mhm.
effort right now on this thing. Um, you begin to see a shadow of something coming up to meet the membrane,
Mhm.
and you see your flask, and you see a pale, fleshed hand holding onto it.
Yeah, just drop that flask.
All right.
Cal sees this too, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
I've
mean,
dropped the bone.
anybody here sees this. Yeah, anybody here
Okay.
sees it.
Well,
You see that hand and the thing just like it shoots down as it was pulling on it.
yeah.
This is the worst sequel to The Shape of Water I could possibly imagine.
Okay. Well, I've determined there is something in this water.
Rainier, you've been in this room with this archway, and there's it's the archway stands about 9 feet tall and 9 feet wide in the center of that chamber, and there is a humming and a buzzing that comes from it, like energy, massive energy. But you can see like the arch is filled with this golden radiance, and as you like walk from one side to another, you can see through it. Like each side is correct as it's supposed to be. It's just like there is a shimmering field in that archway.
Um, I just walk back this way, pull out a loose copper piece, uh, flip it with my thumb, catch it, and then toss it between the arches.
No, don't do that.
Toss it between the arches.
Yeah.
Um, there's a clinking of the coin on the other side of the room as it hits. What it hits, these boxes here, these are like sarcophagi that are like
God.
stacked and arranged in this room. Um, in that room, Most of the sarcophagi are most of the sarcophagi are sealed, but there are a few that are broken, and there's just like dust and some bones in them.
Hey, Cal,
Um,
can you bring that bone over here?
but there are several that are still sealed. But the coin and the arch, no effect seems to occur from the coin.
All right. I'll take one of my radiant bolts and fire it through the arch.
Through the arch, it slams into the wall on the other side, leaving an impact, on the metal due to the energy released. No effect on the bolt.
Try throwing a bone in there.
Well, I'll have to go
Yeah,
get another
sure.
one. I dropped that first one in there.
Well, yeah.
I don't know that bone is gonna do anything different.
I mean, it's biological.
Organic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it's gonna do anything, my hunch would be that it would do something to anything organic, but
Right. That's what I think.
particularly reanimated.
You huck a bone in there, see if it starts wiggling.
Bones don't wiggle ordinarily.
I mean, they do if they get reanimated.
I give you a very, sternly confused, furrowed brow. Cal, do you get us another bone?
Sure.
Sure, toss that through.
Bone passes right through.
I am actually, while I am resistant to radiant damage currently, gonna put my palm against the field and see if I can do anything. See if that does anything.
Simply placing your palm against the field. You feel energy surge into you, and you take 3 lightning damage.
Lightning,
Nice.
you got it.
But you were simply touching it.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I am not passing through. I think that's what exactly I was looking for was, does this feel like the warmth that I know or something else? And it does. So
Yeah, it's not radiant, but and it's not that this thing is
Yeah.
electrocuting you. It's just there is a lot of energy, and you just conducted it for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gain the sense of it did not harm you. You just touched something powerful.
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah. I'll just say I will just say I think passing through this might actually fry you to your bones. So
I can test this. I have an option.
are you gonna send Basar through there?
Yes.
Oh dear
Well,
God.
I mean, it's not the worst idea.
I know, but I'm just saying, I don't know that it's if you
Oh,
want to, I
it
guess
ain't
you're
ethical,
fine. It
but-
just don't seem like it's right. Yeah.
I can make.
Yeah, I think that's how I feel.
I mean, I'm saying go for it because I want to see it, but it ain't ethical, and you should know that.
Well,
What if I
Make
just
your decisions eyes wide open.
I mean, it does say immunity to the type he is. I will spend my last sorcery point.
Well,
Not sorcery point.
I've got another idea. I don't know that you're going to like it, but
Okay.
Rainier, do you still have that coin?
I'll walk around to the other side of the field and pick it up.
Is that the coin? The Barnaby coin?
Oh, good lord, absolutely not. No, that is definitely somewhere else. I would not. No.
Well, in this case, throw the coin through the field. Barnaby pops out on the other side of the field.
has been a dawn. The coin is active.
Sean, the substance of
Yep.
the field itself is just like a shimmering wall of energy, right?
Yeah, shimmering wall of energy.
It
Yeah.
doesn't look particularly liquid or solid or gas or anything.
No,
It's
it
just-
looks like like condensed energy is in a thin field, like filling the archway itself, and this thing hums and buzzes, like whatever it's containing, and like you're not even sure where the energy is even coming from here. But this is it doesn't appear to be liquid or anything.
I might get a hammer out and using Mage Hand, just put the hammer in the field for a second, just because I want to see how it actually interacts with something that's like, making a circuit basically.
Right. It does not seem to react to the hammer. It didn't react to the bone, the coin, or the
yeah.
hammer. The only thing it reacted to is when Rainier touched the surface of the
Yeah.
field.
Only biological.
Yeah, I don't think that this is necessarily worth our time, as it seems to mostly just be potentially an execution device. And he kind of gestures towards the sarcophagi on the other side.
I was
Well-
gonna suggest we find somewhere to hide would be good.
I would like to summon Basar.
Okay, you summon Basar.
Lightning. He is lightning.
Father, I survived.
Yes, you did. Absolutely astounding. We both survived. Look at this.
Mind if I get
Alright.
my notebook out?
Basar, question. I'm not gonna make you do it. Just curious. Would you walk through this field? You are lightning. Rainier got electrocuted. You should be fine. You are immune. Do you want to try it?
Of course, I follow your command. Whatever makes you happy makes her happy.
You conveniently
I-
left out the
Not really
potential
her.
sudden death part.
All right, cool. Ooh, yes. And then I would have Bazaar walk through it.
Cool. You see Basar, his two heads approach it. They kind of like look at each other, and then he steps through. There is a surge of energy that kind of like you can see the field like ripple as he passes through. Basar is injured slightly,
What?
but you see as he steps through the other side, he looks at you and goes, "Father," and then passes out and is unconscious.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go pick up little Bazaar.
He is asleep, and it's like he's like kind of like twitching and thrashing a little bit, but not like in a pained way. It's like he's like hunting something, right?
Yep. Okay. I will ask him about this when he wakes up.
Okay, my official vote is we find somewhere to hide. For
What about this back room back here?
I
There's a
mean,
table.
sure, just there was a room up there that had some stuff I kind of want to salvage at some point.
Okay.
Like, but it's right off. So I think maybe a deeper hallway would be good to hide, unless it leads somewhere.
Layla's carrying Basar. The room that you're referring to here, in the center of that, you see it's almost like a cauldron that has this milky white fluid that bubbles.
Oh fuck!
Hmm.
You also see there are more sarcophagi stacked among the walls. Again, some sealed, some broken.
Merv, there's some white liquid back here in a bowl.
This is like one of those bog paw wishes where you want something real bad and then you get it and it's not what you wanted. Because I kind of love this place, but it hurt me.
Hmm.
I'm going to walk in here. Okay. I'll be right back.
Cool. Stepping into that room, you see again the cauldron with a kind of bubbling white fluid. There's some sarcophagi, and you see that there's clearly, a hallway leading to some other chamber beyond as well.
You guys,
Yeah.
there's another hallway. It goes
Okay.
farther.
Okay. Do we want to keep fucking around in hallways, or we want to?
We're on a. I mean, granted, we don't know where we're going to find her, but we need to find the Sumeli before. You remember we came down
Yeah, I
here because
mean,
there was a
Yeah.
whole like end of the world.
that's great in theory, but like, if we found her right now, she'd just kill us. So like,
We don't need to necessarily get confrontational with her, but the longer we wait,
it's
the more
gone.
opportunity she has.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
still that whole end of the world thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or
I mean, I
I'm
appreciate
sorry,
that, but
dire consequences.
World altering reality.
Gonna go
Uh,
check this
I mean,
last
granted, we
hallway.
have no idea where we're going. Let's.
right. And we
Uh,
died. First thing coming in, we had.
we didn't die, but
Well,
I take
he
your point. It
he
hurt
hooks
real
a thumb
bad.
at Laylis. He almost did.
Oh, what happened to Bazaar? No, go back in my arms. No.
I was
Like,
sorry, I moved you. I thought you were stuck in a wall.
like I got no shit left. I'm still bleeding. He's bleeding.
You guys, there's a whole back room of jars.
Oh
You
boy.
said we're looking for her. What if we don't know where she's at? At least I don't.
No,
Yeah,
we
I
don't.
just meant like maybe we want to break first.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying we need to find somewhere to hide.
I
I could
saw.
like fucking drink some water or something.
We can all rest, but I saw the verge of death, and you know what? I learned it's best to just live life to the fullest. I'm here to investigate.
Okay, next if that's your prerogative, next time I'm letting you.
Laylis and Ember, in this chamber, you see several dozen 1 foot diameter, like transparent cylinders, rising from floor to ceiling.
Oh,
Most are filled with what appears to be hundreds of unmoving, multi legged green reptiles, each one no more than about 6 inches long. The room itself is about 10 feet tall.
I just like scream, Merv! I found you a pet reptile. Mini.
One fucking thing at a time. I got some milky shit in here.
I vote we leave these things in the cylinders because good or bad, whatever,
Yes, might I make a
They don't-
suggestion?
Mhm.
All of these things, as interesting as they may or may not be, they're not Umeli.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, my pitch is to find some fucking place to drink some water. Maybe like stretch my knee after it got fucked.
But
Yeah.
we've been here.
Yeah,
We're
that's sort of what we're getting at. Leave the white stuff alone. Leave the jars alone. Laylis, if we have to tie you up, I swear to God, I will tie you to the floor.
I'm
Merv, there is
investigating.
liquid right in front of you if you are thirsty.
I mean, mage hand, I'm putting some in a flask. I'm looking at it.
Okay.
I'm getting on the other side of the fucking room.
Yeah, you absolutely can. Laylis, as you pass around and are moving into the other chamber, you can feel Basar stirring awake again. His two heads look up at you as their eyes open. His eyes are the color of molten silver.
Ooh.
He begins speaking to you in a language you do not understand.
Wait a second. I stopped tickling his belly.
What language is he speaking?
None of you have ever heard this language before.
Do I recognize the eyes though? Like, do I get a familiarity from them from like the old man?
No, this is different. He does speak in Draconic to you and says, "Father, I'm well. Put me down. I was just tired."
My other question before I put you down is, what was the other language you just said?
Oh, the language of the Killist.
Ah. Putting that in the notebook. Yep.
It's strange. I've never spoken it, but I know it as well as I know my own.
Ah, got it. And did you just happen to have that just now?
I didn't know it moments ago.
Got it. Understood. Okay. I will not ask you to walk through random things again, but thank you for doing that. And I give him a whole day of rations.
He greedily eats them.
Which
He
is-
appears very well.
Okay, well, I'll set him down.
Anybody who speaks Draconic understands what like Cal. You understand everything that he just said to
Mhm.
Litmus.
So he took damage, but he doesn't have it anymore.
No, he's still injured. But like
Yeah.
he's fine.
His,
know.
his.
I mean,
I'm gonna write this down as milky white fluid, which
Yeah.
is
But
upsetting.
he doesn't appear to be injured, right? Like he wasn't struck by lightning in that moment. There's no physical Mars on him.
very much curious. Like you guys said, I was just here to investigate. I will
If I
touch
may,
base.
That's not why we're here, actually.
let's take a moment, catch our breath, maybe let some of these wounds heal up a minute.
Stretch my fucking knee.
Let Merv stretch his knee, which I believe is fucked. Is that correct?
So fucked.
Yes.
I need to invest in like a pad or something. Splint.
And then, after that, we can go looking for Umeli, and just for Umeli. And then once we've resolved that situation, anyone that's interested in poking around through sarcophagi or fluids or whatever lizards they might find, have at it.
Seconded.
Ember sits down.
Would just like to investigate this place before we leave it. That is all.
Right. As long as you sit down right now.
Okay, I'll sit down.
If you go face down again, I got nothing for you. You're
Just mechanically, before we take this short rest, I am going to convert my pack magic spell slot into a sorcery point.
Hell yeah.
Huh.
Mechanics.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You all also sorry, as you have been in this place, you've also like occasionally felt the tremor, heard the noise of the worm.
Yeah.
It is now that it's now like passively in the background and you're not in danger from it. Its pattern is chaotic. It is not the same. It sometimes comes once, then several minutes and nothing. Sometimes it's 5 in the period of 10 seconds. The pattern is truly chaos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stand in this passage here, and sort of keep an ear out. But while I'm over here, I'll just ask, Ember, are you doing all right? Ted's still here. Just asking how you're doing.
Yeah, Ember had plopped down. She when Cal finished, she sat down. She is just gonna start cataloging the last of her supplies, and then
Merv says he's
getting my rest in.
he's not got a whole lot left in him. And how are you doing?
I'm okay. I didn't use too much in that. Healer's kit's almost empty.
Make sure we buy you a new one.
Other than that, I'm pretty good.
I'm just gonna chill on the wall. Petting
Sean, what should I write this fluid from the cauldron down as?
Milky white fluid, dude.
Yeah, milky
I
white.
just want a
fluid.
different answer. I keep looking at milky white fluid, and I'm waiting for it to be not that. And it's just that.
Let me check here. milk white fluid.
Okay, right, getting rid of the milky and just milk white. Okay, milk hyphen white. Yeah, much better.
Yeah. Also,
Okay.
what's strange is the cauldron was like bubbling, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not boiling, but bubbling. But now that you have it in the flask is cool to the touch, and the liquid does not bubble.
Ah.
Let me see what things you do during a short rest.
not a lot if you want one.
Not too much if you
I
want
can
one.
read.
That's true. Okay, you all settle in for a short rest here. Having defeated the guardians of the vault door, survived the passage of whatever that fucking red machine worm is, and whatever's happened with Basar from entering through the archway. This place, although there are sarcophagi presumably filled with dead of some kind, they are not animate. The dead are not breaking out of the sarcophagi to come get you. This is a safe place for you. You're able to take your short rests, and we will pick up from here next week as you explore more of whatever this strange facility is.
Cool. Mechanically, Sean, I am just going to jump to the end of the short rest where I will activate my right immediately afterwards.
Heck yeah.
That way I don't have to remember.
Where's Basar? Oh, he does not have one. Nope.
At the end of the short rest, Basar's eyes return to their normal color, though
Ooh,
he retains the strange language.
nice. Nice. I give him a little high five. I'm like, look at you learning new stuff.
Who's all ready for the ancient magic baptism through this fucking arch?
Honestly.
Marijuana, yeah.
Fortunately, don't speak Draconic because I don't know what the hell happened over there. But
Hey, Laylis, I saved you.
You did. You
It
know
only
what?
took getting real lucky.
You guys did crazy.